got it. Okay, guys, I have a lot to say in a short amount of time to say it. So, my name is Karla. I'm a senior in La Fin Apartments, and thank you very much. And last year, well, I wanted to invite you guys to a really cool opportunity. So, throughout the semester, you guys have heard a lot about things like Malawi and IFIS and global partnering. So, I wanted to offer one more opportunity for you guys to do that. And that's Study Abroad IB. Okay, so last semester, I was basically in Barcelona, right? And it was really, really scary, let me tell you. I was kind of freaking out, didn't really know anyone. And then I meet this guy named Tom Sharp, and he's like, hey, Karla, come to London for a treat with this new thing called Study Abroad IB. And I was like, okay, cool, go to London really quick, because that's what you do. So then I get there, right? And it's kind of awkward at first, I don't really know anyone, but then they really just talked about us about what do you want to do with your faith while you're abroad? Do you want it to maintain like this stagnant thing, or you can have it grow exponentially? Hey, that's us. That's us in London. So basically, it was an incredible time. I came back completely on fire, and then I decided to actually start a small group with a whole bunch of international students. And if you guys like multi-ethnicity here, imagine a small group with like Parisians, Germans, me as a Latino American. It was insane. It was mind-blowing, but really cool. And then you're going around and you're traveling all over Europe, right? And you're just having these incredible discussions. Like I remember once, I was in this hostel in Rome, like chilling with the bar owner of this random place, and he goes and he's like, you know, I hate Christians. Like I think they're such hypocrites and two-faced people. And I was like, nah, man. Like, hi, my name is Karla. I'm not a hypocrite. I read my Bible every day. And we actually dived into this really cool discussion, and that's one of many stories that I have. So along with the launch retreat, which was the one in London, we have one more retreat. Study Abroad offers one more. Josh, next slide, please. So basically, we offer a week-long pilgrimage to two very holy sites. One is in Spain, and one is in Ireland. I did the one in Spain, and guys, it was life-changing. Basically, so that's me in the white. You're carrying everything you have on your back for 5 days, and you're just immersed in prayer as you're traveling this extremely holy site, making a pilgrimage to see the burials of St. James. And in that time, you're getting to know these people that you don't really know. You're diving in, you're learning all these different disciplines, and it was super intense. I wanted to share you guys a quick story of how this really, really impacted me. So you gotta know a little bit of backstory. Before this trip, I really, really hated myself. I thought I was, just because of a broken relationship that had previously happened, I thought I was really dirty, couldn't really be fixed, and because of a really bad misinterpretation of Sermon on the Mount, I thought God was judging me. So we go on this trip for 5 days, and on the very last day, we do something called the listening prayer. And that's basically when you just clear your mind and you really let God just speak through you. And so they're praying over me. And then all of a sudden, Tom Sharp, the director of this program, goes and he's like, Karla, I see God giving me a vision of a stump. It's this ugly, dead stump. But next to it is this beautiful river, this flowing body of water. And out of this stump now, I see flowers blossoming. And I start feeling like tears coming, and I'm like, all right, God, I feel like you're trying to tell me something here, but I need verification. Can you really just tell me out here? And this other girl who was with us, who's from Ivy Northwestern, actually ends up quoting Sermon on the Mount, and I just lose it. I immediately become completely filled with God's love and grace, and I was finally able to realize that I was something worth it. I could never do anything wrong enough. I could never be dirty enough for Jesus. He makes me clean, and now when I look in the mirror, I see someone who is beautifully and wonderfully made. So clearly this one really had a huge impact on me, which is why I wanted to share it with you. But also, not only about Study Abroad IB, Josh, next slide. Study Abroad is actually offering a semester-long trip. One is to Rwanda, which will be dedicated to racial reconciliation, and the second one is to Thailand, that is going to be dealing a lot with sex trafficking. You can come and it has to you can get credits for this, for your classes, and yeah, so if you guys have any questions, there's actually a sign up in the back if you guys are studying abroad. I know a couple of you are actually ready to go in a couple of weeks, so I think it'd be really cool if you guys could get plugged in and we could talk more about it, because I have a lot more stories, trust me. But yeah, thanks very much, and I'd like to invite Nicole up again.